Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm at Woodhouse Park in Leeds. I just thought I'd have a little wander through the park today and look at some of the autumn colours and some of the statues. Just go over to the other side of the road first though. There's another statue there. And then I'll go once round the park. It started out quite nice today. It was forecast to be quite cloudy, but it was quite nice. Not quite sure who this fine fellow is. I don't really know much about Woodhouse Park. It's this. I know they have used to have a big fair on here called Woodhouse Feast, and then the park's mostly at the other side of the road. Who's this? H.R. Marsden, 1878. Not sure. Love these old steps though. So it's kind of in full swing now. Is autumn, I think. A hawthorn there with the berries on. So I think today's video is mostly about trees. I absolutely love these old steps. I know I just said that, but they're a real throwback, aren't they, to the iron. Really kind of steps to nowhere now. Not sure what's being built over here. I don't think we can build on this. Obviously doing something, aren't they? Where we've just come from, and there's the library pub there that used to be the public library. I think it used to be a police station, and then behind that the chemical engineering building of the university. And of course I wondered if I needed my big coat on, and I didn't. I'm boiling. I haven't gone far. Sure what they're doing there. No idea. Yeah, it's about, without sort of focusing on dates, I think we're about, maybe with the state of the trees, we're about a third into it. Some are turning, some are not. Some have already gone. So maybe a third to a half. Yeah, probably nearer to a half. There's some lovely colours. Tourist houses there. Leeds is famous for. It's good to actually focus on something when you're out. So to actually come out, I said to somebody, I'm going out to make a video. He said, what's it about? And I said trees. And it's good to actually say you're focusing on something in particular. Makes you look up. I've never been to this part of the Woodhouse Moor before. I think they had the COVID testing station here, but obviously the university's back now, so streets that were deserted a few weeks ago are absolutely ram-packed. So this isn't actually part of the park, but never been over here before. I've got a very exciting video planned for this area in the next few weeks. Headingley, tell me if you know more about it than me. Headingley is famous for its ginnels. And again, I think they're called different things in different parts of the country. It's a footpath between two walls or between two houses. And apparently there are miles of them in Headingley. So I'm going to come early one Sunday, park, and go exploring. Let's check out if there's any parking restrictions. Park over there. Let's see. Future reference. There doesn't seem to be any parking restrictions on here. So this might be a good place to park. And the last little bit of it here. Wow. Definitely not been over this far before. Hopefully, I'm going to double check with a colleague, but if that is safe to park, that one's nice, isn't it? And I've got somewhere to come and do my Ginnell's Walk from. Seeing as I've come this far, we might as well go around the back of here. What I could do is park here. There's a great footpath that goes from here up the Meanwood Valley Ridge up towards Golden Acre Park, and if I could park here, then I could come back by bus and to here. What is this place? Looks pretty abandoned to me. Old bank, would you say? (1906). Old bank, maybe a police station even. I think actually yeah, need to cross, don't I? Hyde Park pub there, the famous old pub. Marcelo Bielsa, who used to be the manager of Leeds United. A man with new ideas is a madman until his ideas triumph. One of the most popular managers that we've had at Leeds in the last few years. The city centre that way. And heading up that way. I don't know what I'm going to go for it. So there's a couple of videos actually I'm thinking of doing around here. The Ginnell's one, that'll probably be a couple, maybe two, maybe even three, because they go for miles to these Ginnells. And then there's a thing called the Otley Run. Never done it myself. It's about, is it 14 pubs? John Peel, Member of Parliament, he set up the Metropolitan Police, did he? In London. And again, his statue used to be in Leeds. Queen Victoria's used to be outside the town hall. It looks as if that was outside the town hall. Outside the town hall was a big pedestrianised area. 1852. and I imagine it was filled with 100 and some thousand people to see Queen Victoria when she came to Leeds. So that's where we came from, down there, across there, and this is where we're going. It's Moor Park. Unfortunately, it's quite busy, but let's see how it goes, eh? Yeah, there was 100 and some thousand people in the area outside. Yeah, there was 100 and some thousand people in the area outside the town hall to see Queen Victoria, and from the pictures I've seen, it was a fabulous open public space. And then in the 1930s they built a road and they did away with it, and there's big civic spaces like that. They're quite something, aren't they? So it's not a huge park, but I think it's the third busiest park I read somewhere in Leeds, behind round there and Temple Newsam. And shame on you, Leeds City Council, there are no public toilets in your third busiest park. But then when there's big events and people pee everywhere, everybody's complaining. What do you expect? It is a lovely time though. It's just like transitioning really, isn't it, from summer. And these So it's basically a big square. And what am I going? Anti-clockwise. Heading the football stadiums in that direction over there. Football, rugby, and the cricket ground. This I like as the leaves dry, and on a breezy day you hear the rustle of the leaves. And tell me you don't feel better when you're out among the trees. If I could do anything, I could just encourage one person who's feeling a bit sad to go to the local park and sit on a day like this a walk on a day like this. Then I would have achieved something. It's got tennis courts, it's got bowling greens, nice view there over towards Headingley and Burley, Kirkstall, I think. So this is just a bit of a lunchtime wander. I'm planning to take some time off work. Oh, there's allotments as well, yeah. Allotments here. I'm planning to take some time off work in October. It's my second favourite month. What are they feasting on? Somebody's chips. Seed. So that just carries on up back to the university that way. I've got a different way back, it's a bit busy. Yeah, so I'm hoping to take some time off. I might have said it before in videos that September's my favourite month, but I've always been working on a weekday and a weekend until recently. I got the weekdays off. I've worked through September, well, I've worked all the summer, so I think I'm going to try and get October off if I can, because it's a great month. You get lots of days like this, and so I'm going to have quite a few Sundays to step out. So quite a few city walks done on a weekend, and some country walks through the week. The channel's been growing fantastically. I was going to touch more on that in another video. But I might not have time to do that, so I'll touch on it here. I was stuck between 200 and 300, and then I think between 300 and 400 for months and months and months, and then I had a little bit of a drive to gain subscribers, and then I did a series of videos on churches, and then I focused a little bit more on the city walks aspect, and in recent weeks the subscribers has really grown. We're up to over 800 now, which is fantastic, and thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. Tennis courts on the right. Let's walk among the trees there. So yeah, thanks so much to everybody who's subscribed. I'm wondering this week if we can get to 1,000, which has always been my goal since I started the channel. Take a breather, haven't got long, but yeah, I've made no secret of the fact that I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers, and no secret of the fact that I'd like to I do YouTube for fun, but I also have to work to supplement my income, and I can't think of a better way to spend time in your retirement and out having adventures, making videos, while creating YouTube videos. So at the back of my mind, while I get up and go to work every weekend and sometimes through the week, has been, can I make a go of it? Well, you can't make a go of YouTube until you get to 1,000 subscribers, really. Nothing happens. I'm guessing when you get to 1,000 subscribers, everything kind of changes. They do say that the growth becomes faster. So anyway, who knows? We're very close. We've got 804 subscribers. Thanks very much to everybody. And if you like what you see on the channel, do consider subscribing. I mentioned yesterday in a video about the 5th and 6th of October being not special, but having some significance to me, and it always leaves me quite reflective. It's nothing major. I started a job in 1980, which was 44 years ago today, and I did that job for 30 years. So I retired from that 14 years ago as yesterday, and it just focuses my mind on what I'm doing, where am I going in my life. I keep looking around because this park is absolutely rammed, and I've never sat at a little table in a park and talked on a video before when there's all these people here. But yeah, it just makes me right reflective, really, because prior to starting that job at 20, I'd already worked for 4 years. Started work at 16, so 44, 48 years I've been working, and I've talked about it in other videos. I don't make secrets of things in my life. It's a pretty open book. 48 years working for other people, being told what to do, following rules and regulations. It's a lot, and I'm starting to think that maybe life's a little bit too short, and maybe I should have my backpack on, my dog at my side, and I should be out pleasing myself. So thank you again to everybody who's subscribed. You're helping this aging YouTuber achieve possibly something that I never thought he would achieve. But that was it, really. I was just reflecting. 5th and 6th of October, I always reflect, just like you do on birthdays or anniversaries, and it's just coincided with the fact that the channel's kind of blown up a little bit, which is absolutely amazing, and I'm, as I say, delighted and grateful. And if you've any comments to leave about any of my videos, places to visit, improvements I can make, I'd love to hear from you. I have got some, I think anyway, really exciting videos coming up. The Headingley Ginnels is one of them. The Meanwood Valley Walk is another. There's a walk in York that I'm going to do. It's not a secret. I'm gonna. There's 8 bridges in York. There's 2 of them are on the outer ring road, and they're not really accessible for pedestrians. But within those, there's 6 bridges over the River Ouse in York, railway, foot, and road bridges. And I've plotted it out, and it's a 6-mile walk. And I'm going to do like figures of 8 all the way along the river and cross every bridge. So I'm quite excited about that. There's the churches. If I see an open church, I'm going in, and I'm going to definitely go to York, because I did look the other day on the internet. There used to be 44 churches within the boundaries, the city wall boundaries of York. I think there's something like 22, and quite a high proportion of them are like 1,000 years old, or even older. So I'm excited about that too. So there's a lot to do, and I may well have a bit of time off in October. So if you haven't subscribed, then do so, because there's going to be an awful lot of, for me anyway, really exciting content. But talking about being part of the machine and working for the organisation, I'm going to have to rush back because my lunch break's nearly over. So thanks for listening to me. If you've any comments to make, drop them down below and I'll get back to you, and I'll just carry on the walk on this gorgeous afternoon through this very busy park. 3rd busiest park in Leeds. Did I mention there are no toilets? Anyway, I'm going to carry on, but I'll catch you all soon. Bye.
Oh, you make video?
I do, yeah.
What about work?
Well, hello to the young fellow who's I've just been talking to in the park. It was very nice to meet you. And he subscribed to the channel. This is a an unforeseen and unexpected consequence of making YouTube videos. People actually come up and start talking to you and asking you what you're doing. The road where we was over that way where we started. We haven't done a full circuit of the park. We'd need to walk along there to there, and that would take us back to the Queen Victoria statue. But we've gone that way. We've gone that way before. These beach. The beach seemed to go earlier than the sycamore. The sycamore's not even started to go yet. A reservoir there. It's been there for a long time, I think. A covered reservoir. And the old Leeds Grammar School through the trees there. Through the trees there. But that's almost it, guys. I'm laid back from my lunch. You can't be rude, can you, when people ask you what you're doing? It was good to talk to him, actually. He gave me some good tips about YouTube Shorts. It's not something I know a great deal about, But it's saying take the best bits out of, if you've got a 50-minute video, take the best bits out of the 50-minute video and make them into several YouTube shorts. So thanks for that tip, and I'm going to try that with this video. Duke of Wellington, I've shown you this statue before. It's a bit overgrown, isn't it? Is there? Usually got a cone on his head. So that's it, guys. I'm back at the university. And I'm sure the campus is going to be very busy, so I'll kind of end this. I'll end this video here. I always think it's an appropriate name, University Road. Thanks for watching. It's a bit of a taster really, this, for some of the videos that are going to come up in Headingley. Forget this leave, I'll be spending a couple of Sundays up here. So thanks for watching. If you did like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Do consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help, especially as we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. But until the next time, I will say cheerio. It's a School of Fine Art.